Recently, a team featuring Wyrdeer and Ceruledge managed to finish top 32 at the Italy Regional. This unique team, made by Jamie Boy, focused on Wyrdeer plus Milotic as leads to get up Gravity and spam Hypnosis. Taking advantage of Wyrdeer's signature move, Psyshield Bash, to boost its defense, and Milotic healing it with Life Dew to make them an unkillable pair. Today I invited Boy to be on the channel with me as he shows us how this team works. Let's get into it. So I have Boy with me here today, and he's going to talk about this really cool team that finished top 32. So say hi to the people, fam. Like you said, it's been like 10 years, I think, since we've been in call together.
Yeah, it's closing in on that. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah. I'm Jamie Boy. If you don't know who I am, if you're not familiar with the VGC side of Pokemon, I am a 3-time regional champion. I am one of the official casters for the European side of Pokemon. And if I may have a moment of lack of humility, I'm probably one of the best anti-meta team builders in the world.
Ooh.
Because look what's on the screen right now.
The Wyrdeer. No, this team looks fire, bro. Honestly, I love the dual screen SERP. And I will say he'll give a little quick team breakdown now, but there's a whole team report on his channel if you want to check it out as well. And yeah, so feel free to get into it, bro. Talk about this team a little bit, and then we'll get into the games.
Yeah, sure thing. So just to cut the spiel at the beginning short, that I do go in more depth in on my channel, Gravity Hypnosis, or Gravity Sing, or Gravity Sleep Powder, Gravity Sleep move that's inaccurate, is probably my favorite strategy of all time. And Clefable Milotic was a lead I used a lot back in the Sword and Shield era, and then I tried it again in the Champions format because Clefable Milotic were available. Clefable felt fine, but it wasn't right. Milotic was brilliant. And I wanted to find a different partner that was Click and Gravity and Sleep Move. And I looked through all the Pokemon that were available, and the only non-Mega Pokemon that got Gravity and Sleep Move was Wyrdeer. And most people would probably disregard it as just, well, it's a Wyrdeer, it's kind of terrible, isn't it? But I am the kind of player that looks at everything and actually tries everything. And then Wyrdeer Milotic, and I'm going to make the claim, and no one ever believes me, but I'm going to make the claim that Wyrdeer Milotic is the best lead in Regulation MA. It is so good. You click Gravity and Hypnosis almost always on turn 1, something goes to sleep. You then click Hypnosis, and either Psyshield Bash to get a defense boost, or Coil to get a defense boost. And then suddenly, in this actually quite physically heavy, dominated meta, you become unbreakable on both the Wyrdeer and the Milotic. You spam Life Dew to get recovery, and your opponents finds it very difficult to break you. And if they do manage to, well, suddenly there's 4 setup Pokemon in the back that can just make use of the sleep that now that the opponent is under, and get that setup and get that sweep. So yeah, Wyrdeer Milotic is the main way of leading, and then 2 setup Pokemon. And then there is also the backup strategy of going with Superior as a support Pokemon paired up with a setup Pokemon, so you can get the screens and make it unkillable. Because all 3 of my main setup Pokemon, like technically Superior and Milotic are setup Pokemon with Leaf Storm, Contrary, and Coil. But Floette, Ceruledge, and Kommo-o are the setup Pokemon. All 3 of them increase their defenses when they set up. And therefore that compounds with the Light Screen and Reflect that could also be set. So yeah, quite a whistle-stop tour of what happens with the team. But it is a lot of fun. I was able to win the first ever stream match in Europe, on the official channel, which was really, really cool. And it did actually get to show off what this team can do. And I'm looking forward to showing off more what this team can do.
No, I'm excited. I'm a big fan of Ceruledge in this regulation. I think just being able to check, obviously Zard Y, but Sneasler in 1 is really cool. And then Bulk Up obviously allowing you to get past King Gambits, especially with screens up. And I mean, the Hypnosis spam that we do have. So I think this team has some really cool Pokemon, and I'm excited. So we're going to jump right into it. Guys, here is the team ID as obviously the EVs, just in case the team ID isn't there. I'm going to link Boyd's channel down below. That way you guys can, again, subscribe to him and also check out the cool content on this team. And we'll jump right into the games. Okay. Oh, this is that team that Aaron featured. That really unique team with the Blizzard.
I recognize this.
Oh, that's perfect, because if you didn't, we might have lost.
Yeah, no, I tend to recognize the stranger stuff, given I do it myself. So
this is a dap. When you see the team preview, dap them up. I feel it.
I know, right? So the concern for me is the Lipard, because if I remember, it was Encore and Yawn. And we might be starting to match sleep on each other.
Yes.
Superior doesn't seem like it's very well placed at all, given Sizzle beats it, Aerodactyl beats it, Decidueye will beat it, Aurorus will beat it. So this is definitely a Wyrdeer Milotic lead. And then it is working out which of the 2 setup Pokemon should be in the back. If there is a Scizor, we are always bringing Ceruledge.
Yep,
that is
I
just
agree
mandatory. and not bringing the Mega is always an awkward choice. I don't see a Fairy, which is a big plus for bringing Como-O, but also I don't see a Fairy Resist outside of the Scizor that should be dealt with the Ceruledge, so I think Mega Floette is probably the preferable one over Como-O.
Okay, I agree with that. I was thinking as well, like, Como could be cool for its natural resistances and stuff, and just being able to threaten things, but at the same time, it actually doesn't OHKO anybody, except for Liepard. So I like the Floette because broken Fairy.
Probably Aurora's as well. Like, but it's got Drain Control than Aurora's.
I don't think Aurora's can OHKO at all, bro. Even with the 4x resist, that Sand defense raise, man, excuse me, the Ice defense raise, that guy is cool. I gotta use that. All right, so let's get this first game. We're gonna feature off the team. We're gonna play a couple games. It's gonna be a good time. If you skipped ahead from the team builder, feel free to check out Boy. His channel link is down below. Feel free to subscribe in general. This is a decent lead though. We get a free Hypnosis.
You say that you get a free Hypnosis. If they fake out the Wyrdeer, then we don't get 100% accurate Hypnosis. And that's always the concern going against these fake out leads. But the way I see it is the opponent will force us into the blind Hypnosis rather than 100%, so it's their fault when we hit. That's how I see it, at least. So,
do you land on Scizor then, in this case? Or is the cat more annoying because you have Ceruledge in the back?
No, the Scizor wants to be setting up Swords Dance, and it is also able to threaten our Wyrdeer with Bug Bite, which is like, but Bug is not a very common type, like offensive move in this meta, and Wyrdeer is usually not hit super effectively. So we need to stop this Scizor, because next turn we're going to switch out the Wyrdeer if we get Gravity, so that Ceruledge can start to deal with this Scizor. But they forced us into this blind Hypnosis now.
Let's see if we land it. It's the first one of the video.
Regardless.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on, Milotic. Don't let me down.
Yeah, and no turns burnt, so it is guaranteed.
Yeah, so now we got a decision of whether we hard switch into the Ceruledge, because they could just foul play the Wyrdeer, and that wouldn't care about foul play because of the Colbur Berry. But if we switch into Ceruledge, we do very much care, because it would do a huge amount.
All right, hear me out. So, I blind Hypnosis with Wyrdeer on Cat, and I bring out Ceruledge on Milotic. That deals with the Ceruledge not coming out.
If that hits the Liepard, we are in a fantastic position.
Do you see a better play?
I always try to find the path that avoids RNG if possible, but I think that is actually quite reasonable.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to bring that homie in. All right, Scizor's the biggest deal. Once that Mon is gone, I think we're in such a good spot. But I mean, if Milotic can hit the blind Hypnosis, why can't Wyrdeer? And well, also both of these Mons are on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
So
look at that. They were even forcing us into trying to blind Hypnosis with the Milotic as well. They tried on there we go. Perfect. All right. So if the Scizor stays asleep, and it's the 1 in 3 chance now, we just instantly win with the Floette in the back. So we definitely just bitter played the Scizor. Do
you like Gravity?
And we definitely you can't slice your bash the Liepard. Obviously, Trick Room would be pointless. So let's just get the Gravity while we still can.
Come on, buddy.
And if they stay asleep, this is basically just an instant win.
Exactly. It feels good because we just click Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam. So that'd be really nice. And plus we can pivot back to Milotic on bad turns. Let's see if Scizor does get the Wake. Again, 1 in 3, and then the next turn it's guaranteed. I love the new sleep turns, I'm not going to lie. Okay, Cat stays asleep.
That one was guaranteed, and they didn't even try and protect.
They tried to Bug Bite. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we're in a good spot, man. Let's go.
Yeah, they no longer have a Fairy Resist. Mega Floette is going to have a field day now. Especially because we've got our 100% accurate Hypnosis online now, which is fantastic.
And more importantly, the 2 Pokemon in the thumbnail are on the field putting in work. That's what matters the most. I actually have Ceruledge riding Wyrdeer, so.
Really? That's cool. All right, so we want to deal with the Liepard while we can, while it's still asleep. So it's going to be Hypnosis into the Aurorus, which we should outspeed. Aurorus is slower naturally than Wyrdeer, and then Bitter Blade into.
Yeah, I agree.
No to
I agree. Considering we have Milotic plus Floette in the back, I think it makes sense to just make the most use. Why let anybody take any damage? Why risk a freeze on a Pokemon like Milotic coming in or Floette coming in? I think this is a good play. If they wake up and Encore, then it's better for us. It's Yawn, Fake Out, Encore, I think Foul Play, like you said, so.
Yeah. Like, Foul Play shouldn't one-shot the Ceruledge. It would do, like, maybe 90% though, which we don't want to take.
Oh my gosh, and we get beautiful turns of sleep too. So we break their Sash, which is amazing. Oh my gosh, we break their life.
Liepard has terrible defense.
We break their life. Yo,
which is glorious.
And we have the Gravity in the back. Yep.
This one was guaranteed. Now they can't start complaining. This one was guaranteed. So
I mean, we can just Shadow Sneak plus Sideshow Bash spam. I feel like
yes,
relatively
yes,
safe. I love Sideshow Bash.
Sideshow Bash being buffed was a godsend, basically.
Yeah, it's like 95 now, right?
Would not have been enough. Yeah, 90 is what.
90 is amazing. Yeah,
and that has definitely been good enough.
Yeah, they buffed that. They buffed Trop Kick. I love when these moves get. So they obviously went for Foul Play there because they never went first. All their other moves would have went first. So cool. We killed the cat, and I love, guys. I love when game one the plan shows off so cool, and we get to show off we showed off every single move on this guy besides Trick Room. Beautiful.
Yeah, we don't need to Trick Room.
Oh, we're getting beautiful turns of sleep too. I can't lie.
Yes, we hit 2 blind hypnosis, and that's gonna force them out. I think I ended up hitting 8 out of 12 blind hypnosis across the tournament, which is slightly lucky. But,
hey, I'm gonna be honest. You're a bad guy.
I know, right?
You're a bad guy. But I was using Minimize Starmie last night, and this is a 2-win streak for that. So
hey,
I don't have any
gravity to counter the Minimize perfectly. Gravity cancel out.
Oh man, no, this is really nice. I very much enjoy scratch like this, especially, and I like that this worked in best of 3. I saw some people be like, oh, they said the same thing with my Skullvillain team, like, oh, how do you beat Glamora? I'm like, did you listen to the thing where it said I'm Eevee to live modest Glamora's power gem, so I can Tailwind plus Earthquake pretty freely, and in this case, people be like, how do you beat King Gambit? It's like, well, I mean, there's a lot of pressure for Gambit, so I think you're good. I love like showing King.
The main thing for King Gambit is yes, they get intimidated and get buffed, but they underspeed both Wyrdeer and Milotic.
And they're not moving, exactly.
You sacrifice one of them, and then on the turn that one of them gets sacrificed, you bring in either Ceruledge or Floette, you Hypnosis and set up, and then you've actually beaten the King Gambit.
Perfect.
So against this kind of team, this is Wyrdeer, Milotic, Ceruledge, and Floette again. This is close to the standards. There's a Cleaver, obviously, as
Makes
the
sense.
anti-meta pick. But against this, what would be considered standard Zard Y team, that it is just sorted that it's Wyrdeer Milotic with Ceruledge.
Mr. Moet deals with Zard Y and Sneasler. Floette kills basically everybody on its own. And then these guys are almost unkillable because it's also almost all physical offense over there. So I think we have a lot that puts in a lot of work. I'm excited. I love Cleavor too, but obviously being able to get off and Intimidate immediately and then having the Gravity Hypnosis plus the Life Dew is going to make us a lot harder to deal with. So I'm excited.
Yeah, it's quite funny how I said there's basically no bug coverage in the format, and then we face Scizor.
Double bug. Yeah. We're gonna face. If Scyther was in the game, we'd face that next.
For sure. So if it's Whimsicott, we need to Hypnosis that turn 1. Otherwise, we can get Encored.
Yes.
But Sneasler Cleavor. This is perfectly fine.
Yeah, we get the Intimidate off. We do activate Unburden. Do you actually try for Trick Room?
So you either go for Gravity Hypnosis or you go for Trick Room Coil. Those are the 2 you go for. You shouldn't go for Trick Room and Blind Hypnosis. They still have Fake Out active, and again, it would be their fault if we go for Gravity Hypnosis and they Fake Out the Wyrdeer. When they're intimidating on the Cleavor, you should survive an X-Scizor.
That's how I was thinking. Trick Room to give us more turns.
Yeah, Trick Room Coil I think is preferable here.
Yeah. And I like Trick Room Coil as well. I really like the way this is played. It also makes our Hypnosis actually a threat later, regardless of luck. So we get a guaranteed Trick Room here. That's nice. Well, oh, awesome. They didn't even go for like the random X-Scissor. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's way better for us.
So you just Sideshow Bash into Sneasler and just...
And that is a one-shot, yes.
Yeah. Is there any...
They were white hub guaranteed.
Oh yeah, it's just that plus Coil. That's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh, and then our Hypnosis threatens Gambit. I love it. Okay. I assume Sneasler might go back into King Gambit, but we can just Coil that guy anyway. We can just Hypnosis that guy next turn. So I think it's a better... Do you think there's a better turn than this?
No, I think this is the best way to go. Because one of the ways of dealing with these kind of teams is getting the defense boost stacked. And yes, we don't have the accurate Hypnosis yet, but if we've got our defense boost, the Cleavor can't break us. The Sneasler is theoretically about to disappear. Sideshow Bash is 90% accurate and we don't have a gravity, but if it does connect, then it is a very, very good position. Because we don't really care about the Stealth Rocks at the moment, so they should have gone for X-Scissor instead.
Yeah, I agree completely. If they have it, of course. They could be Tailwind, close combat thing, and there's Gambit, which is to be expected.
Yeah, that's fine. Because we've got the Colbur Berry on the Wyrdeer, so we won't get the defense boost, so they will be able to do full damage against us if they still go for Stone Axe. I am assuming that they are the Scarf one, because that is what it tends to be. But yeah, you can see how little we're taking.
Yeah, beautiful.
So now it's the choice again. We're only one coil, so it's 80% accurate Hypnosis.
Yeah.
As much as you can, you should try and get that 100%. So you can click Gravity here for sure with the Wyrdeer, because
But Wyrdeer will move before Milotic, right?
It will. So if you go for Hypnosis, it would be 80%, and then you get the Gravity. You could consider Life Dew because we've coiled once, so we should be able to live anything.
I kind of like that.
If they saw the King Gambit, that would be a little bit more awkward, but getting the second coil won't matter if we're clicking Gravity. So I think it should be either go for the 80%, and if we get it, we're in a great position, or go for the Life Dew, which is slightly safer, but is not as momentum building if we do connect the Hypnosis.
Oh, you know me, man. Yeah, all you had to say was that word. Momentum. Yes.
There we go.
Oh, this is interesting. This doesn't actually even give them...
Yeah, they got Fake Out back as well.
Oh, perfect. So they don't SD, which is fine. We're going to guarantee our Gravity now. And then they have Fake Out back online, but they're also in danger this next turn too, because they don't have secondary pressure if we do land. So this is nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we land. Beautiful. No turns will be burnt of that Gambit as well next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I can just Life Dew.
Yes, yeah. So you go for Cyshal Bash and Life Dew on this turn.
Yeah, very safe.
Because whichever one they Fake Out, something else, like something good still happens.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this team. Basically, if Sneasel's asleep, also, Floette's just going to kill everybody. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think Milotic is going to be incredibly difficult for them to deal with, too, if they don't get a little luck.
Well, they brought 3 physical attackers.
Exactly, into the coil. Yeah.
Right?
So I'm always on toss up on Life Dew versus Recover, right? Because obviously Life Dew is a lot slower in recovery, but in this case it makes a lot of sense. Like you have the Intimidate buffering you, and you're healing both. You took nothing as well. Oh, they didn't even burn a turn. That's amazing.
That's. Then they brought Charizard. So,
oh my god, that's amazing.
Ceruledge is looking brilliant now.
It's actually amazing.
So, yeah, very very good. Because yes, we don't KO the Sneasler, but that's perfectly fine. Because one of my favorite things to do on this team, Gravity's up. You're going for Hypnosis into both now.
Ooh.
So you don't even want to KO the Sneasler.
I like the way you think. I like the way you think.
Yeah, like you don't need to take KOs. Like them being asleep will be more beneficial for us at the moment. Like having a worthless slot at the moment, and then also potentially in the future is it's not always better than just getting the KO on the Sneasler, because then suddenly in comes the Cleaver again that can actually do something. Whereas the Sneasler currently isn't threatening much.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah. Double Hypnosis makes a lot. I like the way this is played. Also, we are up on time, which is an important thing to note, just in case this ends up going like a longer game. I really like this. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is a cool... I love Wyrdeer now. I mean, I've always loved Wyrdeer. I had a lot of fun hunting it in Legends ZA, because I assume King Gambit comes back, but they haven't burnt a turn, which is amazing.
Yeah,
so we can actually go for Hypnosis and the Charizard. I assume they protect. Okay, they Mega Evolve. If they Mega Evolve, they should not protect. I don't think it makes sense to protect.
Yeah,
I feel like wasting turns.
You always want to preserve a turn of Sun if you can help it. If you're planning to protect, you don't Mega Evolve. So
that's what I think anyway. Oh, they did it anyway. Okay, I mean, there's a turn of Sun gone.
It's not just what we think. It is objectively correct to not Mega Evolve and keep a turn of Sun. But
I like Cyshal Bash plus Gravity, by the way, into the Charizard slot. Plus Hypnosis into the Charizard slot this turn. Thoughts?
Yeah, it's a lot in Trick Room, right? If I'm counting correctly in my head.
Wait, never mind. We get it back up. Free.
Right. Cool. So then we probably want to switch to the Ceruledge here, because Wyrdeer is in range of a Weather Ball for sure, and maybe a Heat Wave. And because they switched out the King Gambit, they are...
They haven't burnt any turns of sleep. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, and then Bulk Up helps us later avoid Sucker, and they've given us a boost on it too. I love it. Okay, makes sense,
And we also will live a Kowtow Clee guaranteed it as well. So yeah, Bulk Up will be the correct play for sure.
Let's get it. Oh, we get Flash Fire boost too? Ooh! Yep, he's in, baby! Alright, so they've burnt the initial turn now of sleep with our guy. Is it just Life Dew Bulk Up then?
Yes, it will need to be Bulk Up because of the Stealth Rocks. If it wasn't the Stealth Rocks and we were at full HP, we could live the Kowtow Cleave guaranteed. If they don't Sucker Punch us, and they Kowtow Cleave as worst case, because we are bulking up. But the Life Dew will give that insurance that now we will live.
That's what it feels like too, yeah. And the fact that we can protect and then Hypnosis again later. Obviously, if we had a second coil, it'd be really nice too. All right, so again, they did try to go for either Protect or...
yes.
Or Sucker. It looks like it went there for Sucker.
Or Protect, but yes. Yeah.
Okay, and now we're outside of range, so we can just safely Bitter Blade into the next slot.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Milotic's looking nice and healthy again as well.
Gravity
So,
return to normal.
We've only coiled once still.
Yes.
haven't we?
Should I throw off
this
another
is
hypnosis
the
on
time to get the
Charizard?
second coil.
Oh, you like the second coil a little bit better?
Get the second coil, because the Milotic isn't threatened here. Like, if they Solar Beam, it does about 70, but we live it very, very comfortably.
Okay.
And the nice thing here is, if they Sucker Punch, we live, and then we recover basically everything back.
Yeah,
So
and if they switch, they die because we're +1. Okay, they do wake up. They go for Sucker. We do. Oh my God, we live that comfortably.
Yeah, the
Charizard. Oh, and now we have a. Ooh, this is really good because they cannot kill this slot, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we have free protect plus hypnosis on the Cleavor coming out next. They might try and double attack us, but because of the second coil that you talked about, we're guaranteed to live Solar Beam plus Stone Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It's done.
That was beautiful,
That's
man.
exactly what we can do.
Sick team, man. Sick team. That was beautiful. I hope y'all are enjoying this.
Yeah, this is one of the more fun teams that I've built in a while. And the fact that it was able to be successful is very nice as well. It took about maybe 6 weeks of from the initial point of Wyrdeer Milotic is really good, let's build around it, to where it is now. So.
Oh, I mean, I love it. Obviously, it put in some work. You unfortunately got some. Oh, boy, how do we need Oko?
Okay, right. So Perish is a bad matchup because I changed the Komo with like a week left before the tournaments to Bulletproof because Mega Glamora was such an issue. But it should be going back to Soundproof if the team goes forward. However, what you do against this, even though it's bad against Perish, because it's Hawlucha Snorlax, you lead with Wyrdeer Milotic and you double Hypnosis turn 1, because they will entrainment themselves on the Snorlax.
And then you always get it,
both
yes.
no guard, and they're going to go to sleep.
What do you do in the back then into this?
Definitely Komo-O. Even though we're not Soundproof, you want Komo-O against the Snorlax for sure.
Good for bluffing
and
too.
And then, because they are Politoed, that puts me off the Ceruledge a bit more. So I would prefer the Floette as well.
Okay.
So if they go with Hawlucha and Snorlax, they will probably get one for sure, maybe 2 Fisher KOs, but we should have done enough damage to the Snorlax.
For Como plus Floette to be able to come in after. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I get it. I could not get rid of that screen, by the way, that I was looking at on the page, where there should be a team preview, in a sense, or open team sheet, but yeah, anyway. Okay, so they do lead off with this, so we definitely just blind Hypnosis. I mean, it's not blind.
Yeah, it's technically not blind, no, so you are going to double Hypnosis here.
Nice.
And then they are both going to sleep. So it is quite funny that like I would never do this against any other lead, but against this one, because they're both going to be no guard, it's going to hit. So
this also confirms no Gengar, which is pretty cool. Good for Floette in the back.
Yeah, that is preferable. Like I said, the Snorlax will get a couple of fishes off, but we should have done enough damage to it that we will break through it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Makes sense.
Nice.
Night. So what's the game plan after this?
We just keep attacking Snorlax. Like, just focus fire. We'll do maybe like 20% and 15% with the Sideshow Bash and Muddy Water.
The fact that we can't miss Muddy Water is really cool.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, this makes sense. You want to stop it before it can start stockpiling up.
Sideshow Bash. And so what's going to happen is they will either stay asleep for 1 or 2 turns. They will then get a Fisher KO into one of them, but then whichever one survives, Hypnosis is the Snorlax again.
Yes, makes sense.
And then we go for Hypnosis and set up with probably the Como-O, and then we should be able to break the Snorlax.
Okay. I'm excited to see if this works. I think it does require a little bit of things in your favor, but it should be cool either way. Ooh, okay. That did a decent chunk.
So I said 25%, 24. That's within the margin of error. And I said 15% for this. So
big
14%. Oh, I was overestimating.
Oh, the immediate wake up. But and then the other guy already broke their thing. Is this better to go Floette this turn? Because
it has to be Floette because the whole Lucha.
Because Lucha, I'm about to say.
Essentially break words, yes.
But the good thing is we got Chip. It guaranteed dies.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's just basically trying to get as much damage as possible and keeping the guy as low as possible. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Definitely Hypnosis the Snorlax. I'm just considering, is it better to Calm Mind or...
I was thinking that too, because they might go Sinistcha.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Because if they go Sinistcha and Protect, then they will be able to Rage Powder and get another...
But then we can kill it with Moonblast plus I kind of like the Calm Mind.
Yeah, I think I prefer Calm Mind.
I think it does a little bit more.
Because the Dazzling will KO the Hawlucha in the future.
Exactly.
The Hawlucha will do some reasonable damage, but not enough to be a major concern. Because like the Fissure is the concern at the moment.
Yeah, the Fissure is obviously the big concern. I mean, there's sleep turns to take into account here, so like there's not really much we can do about that. But if it happens, it happens. All right, so Lucha stays asleep, which is nice.
That's all good.
We get a Calm Mind. And then we're going to get another Hypnosis off.
Because they didn't go into a supporting one with Hypnosis, this is much better for us.
Yeah.
So now it is for sure Dazzling Gleam and Sideshow Bash the Snorlax, and if they stay asleep a second turn,
I think we win.
Then we should be strong enough to be able to break it now.
Yeah, and they are -1 on Lucha, so there's not a lot that could actually beat us. Should I get up Trick Room so they guarantee win? sorry, I can't help myself.
That would be suboptimal.
I like that. Okay, they try to go for Protect, which is cool.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and then
they Brave Bird. They're -1. This should not do anything to Floette.
35%.
Oh yeah, a little rough, like maybe like 36, 37.
Again,
38,
yeah, like,
within the margin.
Within the margin, like my damage instinct has become very, very good over the the decade I've been competing.
Oh, also, there's a good chance that, like, I mean, because obviously it's gonna be, what's it called, coming in now. Yo, if they did not bring Sinistcha,
yep,
we might just win the game right here.
Mm-hmm. If it is Sinistcha, I'd probably protect the Floette and Hypnosis the Sinistcha.
Yeah, I agree completely. Because then Como comes out.
That covers,
that covers everything.
There we go, yeah. Because they should, if they Fissure the Wyrdeer, good play, but then we also just go for Clanging Scales and Dazzling Gleam and we win anyway.
Yep.
So.
Agree with you completely. They could go for Protect here with Sinistcha, but there's the risk that Snorlax doesn't wake up and then it dies. So I feel like that's a bad play to make in best of 1. I think in best of 3, there's a lot of rationale behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do wake up. They go for Protect. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That means they didn't go for Fissure. Yeah. And they try and go for Trick Room, it looks like.
One thing I am a little bit concerned with, which is happening, is because we didn't have Gravity up. We've just been spamming the No Guard.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're right.
Because we've just been hitting. In my head, we had Gravity up.
No. In my head, we had Gravity up too. I think we're okay with. I think it's literally Hypnosis, and maybe Switch, or Double Protect.
Yeah, if we switch, we just sacrifice Como.
It might be a Double Protect. I forgot we had.
I think it's Double Protect. I also forgot. That was a major misplay from us. Like, yes, we could have hit the Hypnosis and been perfectly fine, but of course we'll just get lucky. Get this Double Protect and also get this Hypnosis.
Yeah. We got to get this one now. Okay.
Yeah, that one's the right one, and then this one's gonna connect now, of course.
Good job, Wyrdeer. Yo, it might be worth me resetting Trick Room.
Yes, you would definitely reset.
I'm gonna go for Triple Protect.
Yeah, it's just, do we want Floette or Como?
That's all I was thinking. Like
either is fine.
Can this guy do enough damage? Is the thing.
It can if we Clangor a Soul, but Floette is stronger.
What are we thinking? That's all I was thinking too.
Yeah.
There's also the play of we can keep everything alive if I get triple.
Actually, we don't need to reverse Trick Room, do we? Because we've got the guaranteed Hypnosis on the Snorlax. That's the main one. So actually, Hypnosis the Snorlax instead. And then we can reverse Trick Room the next turn. And yeah, go for the triple. Like it is optimal to go for the triple.
No.
Like yeah, it's a 1 in 27 to be able to have got to the triple protect, but it was the optimal play to go for in that situation.
I think so too. Okay, so I think next turn we can actually reverse while setting up.
Mm-hmm. So how many turns is there left?
Two turns left.
So
I think it's actually might be better to Gravity, so we can land always on Sinistcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the consideration is, do we assume the Snorlax is going to stay asleep 2 turns? Because if it does, we don't need to reverse Trick Room. And if it 1 turn wakes, then we did need to reverse Trick Room. However, I don't think that +1 Clanging Scales and Sideshow Bash is strong enough into the Snorlax, so we should play as if it's going to stay asleep 2 turns, because if it does wake up after 1 turn, we will lose regardless.
So Gravity then.
Play, would be to go for Gravity for the Sinister in the future.
I agree. All right, this would be fun. This would be fun to win because this is still an annoying matchup. All right, there's one. Oh, this is a good turn anyway because there's still potential here. Obviously, if they burn Como, it's a little bit annoying, but like it is what it is. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that would happen the second I said that.
It's fine. We're going for Clang Scales. It's fine.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Yes, Drain Punch would be nice, but we're not going for that.
Okay, get our boost.
So this is the last turn of Trick Room, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So the choice is either protect the Como, and if they fissured it and woke up turn 1, that was the correct play. If they fissured the Wyrdeer, that is the wrong play. We could just go on the offensive, and if they
I think we go on the offensive, bro. I think we go on the offensive. I feel like Snorlax is gonna try and hit the mon that's gonna click Hypnosis on the Mire. Like, I think this is the play.
Yeah, like this is odds in our favor, even if we get it wrong. So,
well, at least with Como,
in terms of RNG management, this is probably the most reasonable thing to do.
I think so too. All right, that's fine.
That's fine. And do they wake up?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So we made the correct play.
We do a lot of damage here.
This should 2-shot. It might not.
I hope so. It's Dragon Fang boosted. Come on, my child. Ooh, it is a 2-shot. It looks like it.
That's very close with the leftovers.
That is very close. I mean, we get the free Hypnosis into Sinistcha at least, right? So there's...
Yeah.
We got to try for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be right on the edge. Maybe a dirty roll.
Come on, man.
That wasn't a high roll and we get a low one.
Come on, man. Don't say dirty roll. They'll say dirty roll here. This is 100%. There's 2,000%. This looks like a kill. There's the Dragon Fang. I was using Como last night without Dragon Fang, and I'm telling you straight up, this guy felt really weak on the build I was using. But maybe that's because I was using Minimize and stuff next to it.
The regional, so leftovers is entirely reasonable. But just be strong.
Ooh!
I did say about the dirty roll. And they're guaranteed to wake up now, so we are losing our Como. Unless they go for the weird, they're expecting to protect. So this should be a loss now.
Whoa. Wait. They could have went for Wyrdeer. Nope, they did not. Ah.
Yeah, so that I think we did more with the first Clanging Scale, so that was unfortunately the dirty roll that I called into existence.
It'd be like that though. That's Mons.
It does, yeah.
It got really close though. I really like this game. Also, I mean, one blind Hypnosis would have won us the game as well. And I think that I like that we both went under the assumption that that gravity was up.
Surely up.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yep.
It has to be. But I assume there's no way to win now. Maybe they go for Protect with Snorlax here. Yeah, I'm going for the target on Sinistcha, so I'm trying for it.
We can technically dodge every single matcha gotcha. And if there's going to be Incineroar it's just Politoed waiting in the back. And both of those will beat us. Like, we cannot 1v3 with this Wyrdeer.
Or, I mean, I'm going for this here. If Sinistcha stays asleep, I kill Snorlax. I don't remember how many turns it burnt.
It should just be one, so it can stay asleep this turn.
Hold up, there's potential. If we start critting. Alright, good game. Lax is going to take the last one. I think we got really close. Like I said, I think it came down to that roll. If they die, I'm pretty sure we have it.
Yeah, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure we did more than 37 with the first one. So.
It felt like it did more than 37. Anyway, Fissure Lax is going to claim one. That was good, though. That was a really fun one.
That was a cool match.
Yeah, like I don't mind the loss. I think there was a really, really good match overall, and it still showed some really cool stuff in general. Fissure obviously has the one-hit KO, which is really strong to us, but it was fun.
Yeah. Yes, but it's also funny that the optimal play turn one is just blind double Hypnosis, and that is never ever the case. I highly advise against that in every other situation. And yes, it is the correct play in that situation.
No. It was sick in that situation, though. I think it makes sense because it's not blind, right? They're both no guard. And there's also again, we were one blind Hypnosis, which we obviously forgot about, but we were one blind Hypnosis away from, I think, winning that game on hitting a Sinistcha.
If that Hypnosis would have hit, we would have won for sure, yes.
How do you do this then? Is the same thing?
Okay, the Dragonite makes it a little bit more awkward in terms of thinking of a game plan.
Well, Floette definitely goes in the back.
It's definitely Floette for sure. One of the nice things about the tournament is that we have open natures now, and I love it. It's so good because I saw every single Adamant Sneasler and Superior outspeed it, and I saw every single Modest Froslass and my Superior outspeeds it. And knowing that that is the case is glorious. However, we're back to closed team sheet, and now it's not as simple as that. So, yeah, I think this is still Wyrdeer Milotic based on what I'm seeing on their side, and for sure Floette, and it is working out what the last Pokemon would be.
I'm debating between Como and you do have Glare though.
I was leaning more towards Como, but like the main reason that I'd bring Como is there's no fairies, because then it just frees up the Como completely, and there isn't a fairy here. Yes, there is a Froslass that hits you super effectively, but you can still do a lot of damage if you've got that Clangorous Soul up. You can hit the Dragonite for super effective if they go with that instead of the Froslass. So yeah, I think I prefer the Como over this one.
Yeah. One thing I was looking at, I was like, should we try glaring with Superior? Because that's nasty, but I think there's a lot more downside.
It's definitely worthwhile. If we know that the Froslass is modest, it's much easier. The Superior is trained to survive a timid Blizzard from Froslass, because if it's timid, you live, and if it's modest, you get the Light Screen first. But this is still fine. People, when I showed the team, are like, oh, you intimidate the Kingambit. This is fine. We'll deal with the Kingambit later. For now, we're just going to Gravity and Hypnosis the Froslass, and then the next turn we're going to Hypnosis the Kingambit, because it can't get a KO this turn. That's with what the Cold Berry is for. You survive, I think it's a 6% chance, but you basically always survive an intimidated Kingambit's Black Glasses boosted Kowtow Cleave into the Wyrdeer, so we should be living, and if they set Aurora Veil, that's
I assume it's Veil. Oh my god, what a great turn for us.
That's way better.
I think Blizzard too.
That was correct. Yeah, Aurora Veil is not the correct play from them, because we're not actually intending on doing damage for the first 2 turns. So they made the correct play for going for Blizzard here, but they should have attacked the King.
Yeah.
So.
And what do? We sleep the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Do we sleep in Coil?
I think we do sleep in Coil. Yes. Get making the most of the gravity to get as many coils on the Milotic, so that when gravity runs out, we can
actually deal with it. Yeah, makes sense.
Hypnosis is definitely preferable. So yeah, Hypnosis and Coil is the play for sure.
Nasty moveset. Okay, so they burn their initial. Obviously, we're gonna land this as well. Should be in a good spot. Okay, we get a little Coil too, so we're actually gonna be able to deal with it. And obviously, Milotic is really nice because it can naturally take on Froslass too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to get a second Coil here. There's no.
Yeah, 100%. Do you just Side Shield Bash, or do you switch? I mean, there's not really a switch.
We don't want to switch so that we don't intimidate the Kingambit a second time. So yeah, just get the chip into the Froslass that will start to put it in range of one of our setup moves.
I like it. All right, stays asleep, which is perfect too.
Very nice. All right, this will do maybe 28.
Jeez, man, it's doing okay, decent damage. I can't lie.
I used to be Twisted Spoon on the Wyrdeer, and that was really impressive damage. But the Kingambit's dictated I must be Cold Berry.
Makes sense. I'm gonna Hypnosis, by the way, the Froslass, because it wakes up this turn.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually really like for this team. It's better that they can only sleep for 2 turns, because now it is a guaranteed Hypnosis into that Froslass, rather than trying to play around a 50-50 that I used to have to do back in the day.
Yeah.
And almost always got it wrong.
Do you Coil again, by the way, or is it?
Oh, we called twice, so we're all sorted now. We don't need to call again. Almost certainly, we don't need to call again for the rest of the match. So yeah, the Froslass guaranteed to wake up now, so you can go for the Hypnosis into that Froslass, and also the Slice Your Bash into it as well.
Oh, so just double land. Okay, I get it. You want to get rid of Froslass.
You don't want to go for Muddy Water as much as you can help it, because we're in Gravity. The accuracy drops don't matter, but they do if it's Kingambit, because we don't want to boost them.
They get a Veil, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense this far into the match.
Yeah. Putting them to sleep makes sense, because now we can go Floette after. All right, this makes a lot of sense, yeah. This is still doing some decent damage. I can't lie. Yo, we might actually live Kingambit's attack, by the way. Considering you said we lived the Black Glasses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to live really comfortably. Like, as soon as you've got the defense boost started rolling, it becomes very difficult to break. And it's going to do nothing to the Milotic, because we've
Oh my gosh, it did 0.
Like that was entirely reasonable, but not enough. How many turns of gravity we got left? It's 1. Isn't it? 1.
I like Side Shield Bash plus like recover. But I think Kingambit protects. But I guess we don't have to call that.
I think that's reasonable.
Do you,
I think Sideshow Bash and Life Do is because we still have the Colbur Berry, that works. If we
That's
didn't
what
have
I felt
the
like,
Colbur
yeah.
Berry, that'd be doing too much. But yeah, this works.
because I assume Gambit protects. Oh, it didn't actually protect, but that's fine. Oh, they did. Okay, cool. They both worked.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This is nice because
So
now we get the
technically
fresh
perfect.
reset next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we live everything,
the process
man.
has almost been dealt with.
Woo! This is a nasty pair.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I believe this is the best lead in Regulation MA. There are some flaws to it, and there are some ways to exploit it, but if you disrespect it, then you have probably just instantly lost.
The fact that we get the free gravity before Gambit can move at all, and we can just Hypnosis into that slot is so nasty.
Yeah.
I like that we don't even need gravity at this point.
It helps the Wyrdeer.
Yeah. They can't even Blizzard. They're not gonna hit. Well, they can't Blizzard. Well, they can. It can miss, and obviously we're getting gravity up for next turn. But the important thing is we're also wasting Veil, and then Milotic just becomes this demon here. So I like this a lot. I like the way this is working a lot. Froslass wakes up.
Yeah, there we go.
Goes for Shadow Ball. Spit F drop would
This
actually
would
be
like
okay.
30.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's gravity. Get that nice little Hypnosis, and then we can Hypnosis the Froslass, and then what? Go for another Life Dew, right? Or do you like? I like Sideshow Bash.
Yeah. The snow's gone, so they've lost the defense boost.
Yeah, you're right. So it
Sideshow
actually
Bash,
dies.
Even with the Veil, should KO them from here.
No, you're right. Yeah, I didn't realize that Veil was the thing was gone. So I actually like that a lot better. Oh my God, why is Wyrdeer back at full with +3 defense? Why is Wyrdeer back at full with +3 defense?
Still got his Colbur Berry as well.
I
so
know. It's like turn 30.
That's fine. We get Life Dew.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and they stay asleep. They try to go for Protect. Beautiful. Get another Life Dew. Homie is back at full. It is a good time. It is a good time to be these Pokemon. They're both back at full.
Yep.
This is like Regenerator, but inside.
Basically, like I said, if you disrespect this, then you're going to get steamrolled. This should probably just be a coil now.
Okay, yeah. Feel safe.
Just get more defense, yeah. And like I said, we don't want to give the accuracy drop to King Gambit to activate Defiant.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. All right, there's Froslass. But oh my God, it's gone.
That is not a switch in.
They try for Sucker.
Punching. Yeah, this is going to do
We
nothing.
have +billion defense and Colbur Berry. They crit us.
Of course.
No, quite literally, of course. That's actually a crazy crit.
That is unfortunate. So my damage instinct says that does 15%.
Yeah, I was thinking that does like less than 20. Agreed.
Right. So game plan now has to shift. This is Como for sure. The nice thing is the Froslass is definitely in range of a Clanging Scale, so we just need to have got the Clangorous Soul. They can fake out this turn, but that doesn't actually matter, because if they fake out the Como, the King Gambit isn't really doing much into the Como either. Unless it's got Iron Heads. We haven't seen it's got Iron Head yet. We're definitely going for Hypnosis into the Sneasler with the Milotic, so that we can then Hypnosis the King Gambit the next turn and do a thing with the Como.
Do you like Protect better than?
Clangorous Soul or Protect.
Yeah.
I think Protect is overall safer.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because the worst thing that can happen here would be fake out the Milotic, or maybe Diaclaw Shenanigan the Milotic and Kowtow Cleave. So they're switching out, so this is fine. If we're protecting here, we now can't get the Clangorous Soul safely because the Froslass did switch
Blizzard,
in. So this should have been fake out into the Como regardless. So now we're going to be switching out into
they Diaclaw.
They do Diaclaw, and they're going to Shenanigan us, of course. But this is still reasonable enough. But we need to switch to the Floette now so that we don't lose our Como to a Blizzard.
Oh, this got a little nasty because of that crit. That's unfortunate.
Oh, yes.
Like, they literally needed the crit that turn, or Sneasler either drops or gets really close because of Veil, obviously.
Yes. But, like when we're playing this kind of team that sits around for 20 turns, that's 20 turns to get a crit. So it will end up happening.
Makes sense, yeah.
Like, this team does have volatility because of the potential of blind hypnosis and all that kind of stuff. So it is a decent amount of RNG management with this team as well. And crits can happen, and we have to deal with it.
Absolutely. No, I absolutely agree.
So this is going to chunk the Floette, unfortunately.
Oh.
No, they're Aura Veiled.
That's better for us, yeah.
Yes.
I assume we just attack then, like, and just.
Yes, we don't have time to set up.
Yeah,
Just deal
there's
with
I mean, definitely not in front of Sneasler.
Yeah,
I think we Muddy Water as well.
It is Muddy Water as well, yes.
Yeah.
The Sneaser's only had one turn of sleep, hasn't it? So
yeah. Gravity doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't. We're 100% accurate.
It'd be nice if Sneasler stays asleep here, though.
Yeah, the Sneaser's not being KO'd this turn because the Aurora Veil will
Yeah,
save them.
even if we Moonblasted plus Muddy, it wouldn't do anything. Milo's damage output isn't like the one we're waiting for. I think the annoying part in the back is the potential Garchomp as well. Now that we've, because Wyrdeer was basically unkillable.
It was, yes.
Which I like. I like that you made this style. This is why this is definitely a nasty lead for sure. We do live Dire Claw, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so this should be a Froslass KO. Oh wait.
Yeah,
Single target. Oh, that's a huge crit.
Okay, the revenge crit. Now,
yeah. Single target Muddy Water might do it.
Yeah, it's evened out. It's fine.
Come on, Milo. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, that's very good.
I assume it's Garchomp plus. I assume it's Garchomp plus whatever in the back.
If it's Garchomp, just Moonblast it.
Yeah, literally Moonblast and Hypnosis, the King Gambit. Yeah.
Yeah, the poison's a bit annoying, but it shouldn't matter.
I mean, we also have plus 2 billion defense. They're not boosted anymore on Gambit either. It's Dragonite. Oh.
Oh, it's regular Dragonite. Not even. They can't Mega now.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, because we guarantee outspeed that now with the Como.
Yeah, exactly. So we get a Hypnosis off on that.
They should survive because the Aurora Veil and the, I would assume,
Multiscale
on the Dragonite. So, but this is still.
Oh, they don't even protect. I thought they might try and play some mind games with like protect and stuff like that. But I mean, this is fine too. This is gonna kill him the next one, which is beautiful. Dragonite's T-Bolt.
Oh, Thunderbolt.
I mean,
that's
makes
not
sense.
Gonna do enough. That means they were Mega Dragonite, but there's a big difference in special attack between regular Dragonite and Mega. So, yeah, this should be now guaranteed.
Yeah, because we can always Drain Punch that. We'll be able to yeah, exactly.
And like even if they break these two, so long as we've Moonblasted the Dragonite, Como now wins.
Yep.
So this is all still good.
Yeah, should be good.
And we should probably Life Do for this.
I think I missed. I think Life Do is the best play.
Don't coil.
Yeah, I assume they protect and try and go for a first turn wake here. But this is good.
I reckon Dazzling would have probably still KO'd the Dragonite and would have done some chip into the King Gambit, but this is just playing it extra safe.
No, this is super safe.
The Floette is EV oh, it's not. It's stat pointed now. It's not EV anymore, but it's stat pointed to almost certainly survive an Iron Head from a King Gambit, and they're not intimidated anymore.
Oh, so perfect! And they didn't even wake up, which is amazing.
Yeah. Is the Veil gone then? Because the snow just went, so Veil's.
I think it was turn 1, so it should be. Oh yeah. So we could have clicked. Yeah. So we could have clicked Dazzling Gleam that turn as well, which is really safe.
When the Veil was gone, Dazzling Gleam is for sure a KO. So we were all good there.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, like that does properly show the Wyrdeer Milotic, because like we would have just won with those two probably.
No, 100. I don't think they ever would have switched.
Yeah, there was built-in insurance even with the crits based on the how the team ends up functioning. So yeah.
That was a really sick team.
Yeah,
let's break it down again. You want to give them a little closing words? I think that was a great battle to end it on.
Yeah, we didn't get show off the superior at all, but the main point of the team, at least the main starting point, was the Wyrdeer Milotic, because it used to be just Clefable Milotic, and then it was, well, I want Gravity with Milotic and Sleep Move, and it happened to be that Wyrdeer was incredible with Milotic. I think we've been able to demonstrate that pretty well in these few games. So
no, yeah, I mean, game one. Sorry, game one we obviously hit the blind Hypnosis, but I think it was the optimal play at those points, and then we were able to get it. It obviously put us in the back versus the Snorlax team because we missed it into Sinistcha, which was a loss there. But I really think we showed off some really cool things. We obviously showed off just how cool Ceruledge is as well, and the coiling, the Life Do, being able to pull a set full, being able to eat all those hits. I think you built a really, really cool team. And like
I said, this is like 6 weeks worth of focus on trying to get this team in the right place. And I think I have achieved that, with the exception of Como should actually be soundproof given what won the tournament. So the meta will shift now to Perish Song being much more viable, and therefore Como should be soundproof instead. But as far as I can tell, everything is now optimized completely, and I couldn't change anything about the team.
No,
And it's been a lot of fun.
no, it was obviously an incredible team. It did super well as well, and obviously the whole lag thing was very, very annoying for you. But you guys should check out.
The team quote unquote top cuts the championships, apart from the fact that internet lag meant I didn't. But alas, that is one of the teething things of Champions. So
yeah, Champions definitely has bugs. But thank you so much for being on the channel, fam. It's been cool to catch up as well and just like play some mons together. It's been a while, and I wish you nothing but success in the future, guys. Please subscribe to Boy. The link will be down below. Also, it'll be a collab. And yeah, thank you again for being here, fam. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.